Hello and good afternoon for our this is our sixth session of IT 313. The title of our topic for this afternoon is about research quality evaluation. So first things first, our objectives are as follows: discuss research quality evaluation. Number two, value the importance of research quality evaluation, and number three, understand research quality evaluation. So when we speak about research quality evaluation, um, this refers to the reliability and validity test, which are the concept used to evaluate the quality of research. So they indicate how well a method, a technique, or test with which measure something. And reliability is about the consistency of measure, and validity is about the accuracy of a measure. So when you speak about reliability, this refers to the overall consistency of a measure, and a measure is said to have a high reliability if it produces similar results under consistent conditions. So these conditions are the characteristics of a set of test scores that relates to the amount of random error from the measurement process that might be embedded in the scores. So scores that are highly reliable are precise, reproducible, and consistent from one testing occasion to another. So that is if the testing process were repeated with a group of test takers, essentially the same results would be obtained. And there are various kinds of reliability coefficient with which values ranges 0.00 or going to 1.0 and are usually used to indicate the amount of error in the scores. So there are several general classes of reliability estimates. These are called your types of reliability. So number one is inter-rater reliability. So this assures the degree of agreement between two or more raters in their appraisal. So example, a person gets a stomach ache and different doctors all give the same diagnosis. Number two, test reset reliability assessment. So this is the degree to which test scores are consistent from one test administration to the next. So measurements are gathered from a single rater who uses the same methods or instruments and the same testing conditions. So this includes inter-rater reliability. Number three is inter-method reliability. This is the assessment in which the degree to which test scores are consistent when there is a variation in the method of instruments used. So this allows the inter-rater reliability to be ruled out. But when dealing with forms, it may be termed parallel form reliability. And the last one is the internal consistency reliability. So this assesses the consistency of result across items within a test. So while reliability does not imply validity, reliability does place a limit on the overall validity of the test. So different ang reliability sa validity, guys, ha? And validity is another topic. Now, when we speak about validity, um, you refer to the um, main extent to which a concept, a conclusion, or measurement is well founded and likely corresponds accurately to the real world. So the word valid is derived from the Latin validus, meaning strong. So there you have a strong conviction of the validity of a certain thing. So the validity of measurement tool, the example, which the tool measures what is claimed to be measured. So validity is based on strength of collection of different types of evidence. So again, validity is based on the strength of a collection of different types of evidence. Example, face validity, construct validity, and other kinds of validity. So it is generally accepted that the concept of scientific validity addresses the nature of or reality. I'm sorry, kitla. In terms of statistical measures, and such is an epistemological and philosophical issue as well as the question of measurement. So the use of the term logic is narrower when you are going to relate to the relationship between the premise and conclusion. So like for example in argument, whereas in logic, validity refers to the property of an argument whereby if the premise are true, then the truth of the conclusion follows by necessity. So the conclusion of an argument is true if the argument is sound, which is to say if the argument is valid and its premise are true. So by contrast, scientific or statistical validity is not deductive claim that is necessarily truth preserving but is inductive claim that remains true or false in undecided matter. So validity of an assessment is the degree to which it measures what it is supposed to measure. So it is not the same as reliability, no, where the context or the extent to which the measure gives results are the very consistent. Whereas validity, the measurement does not have to be similar. Hindi kinahanglan nga pareho gid. Atong example naton kay na sa reliability nga tong many doctors prescribe the same thing. So ang validity naman is that's not follow that kind of pattern. Validity means assurance of a something that is being given. So mo day kinalain ka reliability sa validity. Now, we're going to go back to your activity number 9 and you're going to contrast and compare your validity and reliability. So in your own words, contrast and compare reliability from validity. So you have to provide at least 5 comparisons between the two. Now you may use any offline and offline software provided it will be copy pasted to any processor. You have to convert it to PDF and upload it in your Google Classroom. So your code of the day is what are the 2 key elements of discussion in this chapter? So what are the 2 key elements of discussion in this chapter? So makita niyo na kung anong topic naton kagina. So reliability and validity. So those are the elements. Okay, so add a star per sapiensya to the stars through knowledge. Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome to our class. Tatlo lang kamo nag-attend. Sige lang, okay lang da. At least we're able to give your what's this kind the thing that you're going to do within your activity. So hapos mo lang guys yung activity nyo for this week. What you're going to do is to compare and contrast lang validity from reliability. So as per example ninyo, ang suggestion ko lang is ibutang ninyo anay ang research title ninyo sa babaw. Then ibutang ninyo kung ano yung mga reliable statements, at least 5 kabilog nga reliability kay inyong study. And then sa dalom niya, you have to list down 5 validity of your study. Para hindi kita ano ninyo, i-compare and contrast ninyo yung validity sa reliability sa validity, pero gamitan ninyo ka research title ninyo. So parang ilista nyo man lang yung 5 ka valid points ka study nyo. Ilista man ninyo yung 5 ka bilog nga reliability scale ka inyong study. So madahin mo ninyo guys sa activity ninyo for this week. So any questions? Do you have any questions guys? Tapos no? Tapos mo lang ya naton ang research. Okay. So that ends our lecture for this afternoon. If you don't have any more to something to say, or do you have any clarification, please ask questions, guys. Rhoda May, do you have any question about our topic for this afternoon?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. Do you have any question regarding our activity?
Reliability, sir, no? Kag
So
validity.
bali ilistanin nyo yung 5 ka validity kag 5 ka reliability kay inyong study. So
Bali kami,
pero
sir, bali kami, sir, yung ma-point out kung ano yung valid points ka study namon.
Yes. Amo da.
Sa
Amo da igo.
sa real
Reliability the same man.
kami man sir ma-point out, kami
Ah.
man ma-list.
So, para nga daw makita gid ninyo nga naka-contrast and compare. So, yung obrahon ninyo guys is i-plaster ninyo nga daw pareho kadaya ho, dali lang. Present ko.
Sige sir.
Para hindi kita para simple lang gid yun ang na yagwa na kada yung white duro bala nga so gamit ka mo ka Excel and then butang nyo yung title nyo di sa babaw. Then darwa di ka butang nyo lang duwa ka di ka kay inyong duwa ka column. Hindi title ja ka study nyo. Example manang favorite ko ng example. Manang palang inventory system no. Sari-sari store. Inventory system. The spelling sample mo lang da guys Hindi mo data. Then butang nyo di reliability. Then sa piyak butangan nyo validity. So then pagkatapos then i-plaster nyo siya nga nakamo ko dyan. Example mo lang dahil guys. Then ilista nyo di number 1. So pwede makamudi ka insert ka So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then okay. Away do dyan sa dalom. Sige. So then pagkatapos guys, ilista nyo di kung ano yung reliability ka daya kag ang validity. So pwede nyo man sanda ma-compare nga duwa pero ginabasihan ninyo ang title ninyo ka study ang Diablo. And don't forget to write your group members group member ninyo diya sa sa dalom. So, for example, Storke, Palmares, kung sino pa yung group members ninyo. So, do pareho lang kada, simple lang git. Then, i-convert nyo sa PDF file, save as, then PDF. Yung PDF ninyo, dyan yung bulon na naka-PDF siya. Then, save. Pag naka-save ninyo, PDF na siya. Okay? So, kapos mo lang. Doa mo lang kada ka simple guys. Simple yun na ninyo. Doa mo lang kada. Then, kung gusto nyo, pwede nyo madama copy-paste pad to sa Word before nyo i-edit. Before at least mag-amo kada okay doon pagkatapos. So, 5 lang kabilog. Mga statement lang gid. So, those are the things na ay ninyo, ang obrahon. Mag-contrast and compare. Meaning, gina-compare nyo ang So, 5 man lang kabilog. 5 ka sentences. So, both. So, kung 5 and 5 is 10, mga 10 sentences man lang kung ninyo, guys. Okay. Since nga may time pa kita, I would like to get or to to give you an idea on how to edit your sa sunod para ang mga statements ninyo. What you're going to do guys is to you look for Grammarly. So what you're going to do is to go to grammarly.com, no? Then actually may dyan nga free account lang ka Grammarly. And you have to log in using your Gmail na. So as you can see, naka log in ako as ayan sugatan at iscof.edu.ph. Ang .edu naton account ang ginagamit ko blo. So you have to continue as your account. You can use your .edu guys nga accounts. Okay, so then pwede man kamo ka-add ka extension sa Chrome ninyo or sa Microsoft Office. And then this one, as you can see, these are the documents nga ginano ko bla. Now, if you're going to get not plagiarism check pero ang spell check ninyo kag grammar ninyo, so you just click up. Basta naka-login lang kamo sa ng Grammarly nga website, then upload. Then in upload, like for example, pangitaon nyo di yung mga article ninyo. Example, narrative report. So yeah. Then you open ko da. And automatically, you will generate the goals, no? So you have to quantify your audience, general audience, knowledgeable or expert. So ang suggestion is knowledgeable. So knowledgeable lang akon. Then formality niya, neutral, informal, or formal. So kung more formal to formal lang ang inyo. Kung informal, informal man. Pero ako neutral lang yun, pero it's either informal or formal. Ang domain niya, aton this academic eh. So pero pwede, you can use general para nga maskin pwede. Yung tone niya, kamo man dyan yung butang. Ako naging butang neutral, confident, joyful, optimistic, friendly, urgent, analytical, kag respectful. Yeah, intent ko is inform, describe, convince, and tell a story. Pero kung ang inyo, since nga kung ano pa lang kamo, i-ano nyo na, i-set nyo pa da, then done. Okay, so these are the suggestions na. So after that, amo dayad ang akon nga document nga gin-upload. Then may mga overall score man. So yeah, goal ninyo is 100%, no? So may mga suggestion man sa grammar kag sa ano. Then i-correct ninyo da. Okay, so this one. This is not a premium account, pero this is a free account. So you can actually see this one, like for example, ang naka-underline sa yellow, meaning to say, ano na siya, dang this medyo warning. Kung pula na siya ang underline, error na gina siya. So may mga options siya nga gina-provide. And then it's up to you kung patihon mo siya or hindi. So the same thing sa mga grammar. So this one, no, pang change nyo da. Okay. I don't disabled ang formatting tools, no. Pero siguro ay ma-continue yung account nga daya or na-expire na. I don't know lang. So amo da guys, yagwaan na. Then you have to edit this. Okay. Then there's another one. Another one is when you are going to ipang-close ko na guys ha. Okay, so another one is, diba, this is a module of, this is the module that I'm working right now. This is for the 4th year, no? Na module for 4th year. So another thing is, ang ginobra ko, gin-download ko ang Grammarly nga dang plugin sa nga para sa Microsoft Office. Then after ko gin-install, makita ninyo may Grammarly na siya nga dang tab button di sa Word, sa Microsoft Word, no? So gin-click ko lang na siya, and then this one, ma-open mo ang Grammarly automatically, hindi na ka mo mag-login sa grammarly.com. Pero dapat i-account yung ninyo, the same man siya, ang .edu ninyong account. So as you can see, kung ano yung makita ninyo kagina, ang sa correctness, issues, clarity, amo man ay. So ma-loading pa da, no basic issues, no? So kung may error na siya, ang error makita nyo diya, and then naga-red na sa may context ninyo. Naga-red man na. So far, white error, ano nanda. Pero sa plagiarism check, you can actually see the plagiarism checker here. So, siguro guys, why ma-activate ang account naton. But it's okay. Ang okay lang dahil kung if you want another plagiarism checker besides Grammarly, okay lang. Importante ang grammar ninyo kag ang spelling. Although you can actually go here sa view, then may spell check dali sa review ata. Spelling and grammar na may mga suggestion man da. Pero I think ang Grammarly, it's much more effective compare sa sa grammar check at spell check na makita ninyo sa Word. So gin-share ko dyan kaninyo guys, so that you can use Grammarly, so that in the future, if you have not only in my subject, research ang niyo sa subject ko, and other subjects nyo pa, then you can actually use Grammarly so that you will be corrected sa grammar ninyo kag sa spelling ninyo. So para nga at least pagpasa ninyo, medyo refined on gawaya paper ninyo. Not so much with plagiarism checker, no? Although gamito nato ng plagiarism checker if you have your activity, no? Chapter 1 to 3 doon, proposal. So ano lang gid, what happens is that is why gali nga ginaano ta kamo. Another one gali is ginapaano ta kamo nga naga-related doon sa title ninyo. Ang tanan naton nga mga activity naga-revolve sa title ninyo. So that by that time nga next year you can easily prepared, or you can actually get something out of your proposed activity or proposed title. Not really with the other things, but the important things like your mga literature review ninyo is part 1. Kag sa at least ang goal naton for the whole semester is your chapters 1 to 3. So that is to better prepare you guys with the context or the feel of the capstone for next year, including the spell check and the grammar check. So that's it. Anyway guys, demo ko naman kanina kung paano nyo brown niya activity naton, and then ang supplemental naton isang Grammarly nga da. So any questions? Some more clarifications and questions, guys? By the way, I have posted the tutorial for your first app sa ICT-PE Facebook page. So you just check it out your tutorial on your first app. So that is ang remedyo naton sa first app ninyo nga nagpalpak. Pero amo day pinaka-easy nga pagi. Gusto ko daad tong ginatestingan ginaton pero ti palpak abiya code. Pwede man nga mo kada. Garing ang lang gid, ang gin-manipulate lang ninyo isang nagbutang kamo ka button sa tunga kadang ang cellphone to nga nga cellphone dato nga dang environment yung pinili ko, tapos ginbutangan ko siya ka button para nga kung para nun niya siya, ang magwa lang isang button nga may ngalan nga hello world. So that is one remedy no sa naton sa ginobra. Ang guys, ang dukaron nga activity sa for this week sa ITPE3 medyo ginatestingan ko pa. So if ever nga mag-successful, I will just make a tutorial again, and so that you can follow the So ang ninyo, ang why man kita at deadline gid sa ITPE3, pero ginapangabay ko lang at least you can pass it before your midterm so that I can give you your midterm grade. Okay? Some more inquiry and questions, guys, if you have any clarification. Okay. So since none, you can still PM me sa naton or text me. However, I don't have load anay for today. But from time to time, gina-check ko ang Facebook sa FB page naton or sa PM so that I can communicate with you. And if you have any inquiry, just tell me, ha? Okay, so that ends our session for this afternoon. I'll see you some of your classmates tomorrow. Don't forget our code of the day, guys, ha? Don't forget our code of the day. Our code of the day is reliability and validity. So add astra per sapiensya, why ko dun maano kay na, to the stars through knowledge. So thank you guys and good afternoon. Stop ko na ang recording.